It was a Saturday, March 20th, 2010. Tiffany, her younger sister, cousins, and a close friend had spent the day shopping and were in a car looking for a friend's cookout when they made several wrong turns and ended up at this intersection. Also near this corner was a group of young men.
Every crime tells a story, and behind every story is a name, a face, and a life interrupted. Today, we'll shine light on the unsolved case of Tiffany Hollis. Located along the Atlantic coast in northeastern Florida, Jacksonville is the most populous city in the state. Once called Calford, the city was renamed in 1822 to honor Andrew Jackson, the first military governor of Florida. Known for its stunning beaches and vibrant cultural scene, Jacksonville is also home to the largest urban park system in the United States. One of its most iconic landmarks is the Dams Point Bridge, one of the longest cable-stayed bridges in the country. From nature to nightlife, Jacksonville offers a dynamic blend of history, beauty, and modern charm. Born on December 28, 1993 in Jacksonville, Florida, Tiffany Hollis was the oldest of three siblings. Her mother remembers her as a kind and loving young woman, a natural peacemaker amongst her friends. Tiffany was a 16-year-old sophomore at Edward H. White High School. After school, she worked at their family-owned daycare and dreamed of one day going to college, starting a career of her own. She was everything a mother could want, her mother said. Everybody loved her.
She loved fashion and working with children at her mother's daycare. She also mentored other young girls and even donated clothes to the less fortunate. She was the kind of daughter that made her parents proud.
Everything I asked God for, both of my kids, He have gave that to me.
On Saturday evening, March 20th, 2010, Tiffany was out shopping with family and friends at Regency Square Mall. Afterwards, the group headed to a friend's house near the Calvin Street area, just north of I-10. As they struggled to find their address, the driver slowed down and called for directions while passing through the neighborhood. That's when gunfire erupted, followed by more shots. As bullets rained towards the vehicle, the driver panicked, threw the vehicle in reverse, and crashed into another vehicle. In the back seat, Tiffany instantly tried to shield her younger sister and cousin. A bullet shattered the window and struck Tiffany in the abdomen. She collapsed in her little sister's lap. She would mumble her final words, "Oh God." Then shallow breath and then silence, her sister later recalled. Tiffany was rushed to the hospital, but sadly, she did not survive. None of the other passengers were physically injured, but their lives were forever changed. According to investigators, Tiffany and the other occupants were never meant to be a target. They stated that the vehicle that they were riding in resembled a vehicle driven by someone that the suspects had a conflict with, leading them to believe that this may have been a case of mistaken identity. But that mistake ended a life and shattered a family.
What they didn't realize was that these individuals apparently had an issue with someone who had a car similar to the one that they were driving. And these individuals that were standing in the corners, one of them actually pulled out a handgun and started shooting at the car.
After the loss of Tiffany, the family received grief counseling. The weight of the loss lingered. A few years after the tragedy, her father, still overcome with heartbreaking pain, sadly took his own life. 15 years have passed. No arrest, no suspects, no answers. And her family is still waiting, still fighting, and still praying for justice.
It's hopeful. It's hopeful. I stay hopeful. I stay prayed up. I have faith, and I truly believe that we're going to find justice here on earth.
In the wake of heartbreak, her mother, Shonda Whitaker Ward, turned grief into purpose. Through marches, outreach, education, foundations, Tiffany's loved ones continued to ensure her life was not in vain.
It's very frustrating. It's like, how could you know about an innocent 16-year-old life getting taken in this community and nobody have said anything about it?
So it makes me wonder, can a community ever truly be safe if no one finds the courage to speak up? Or will fear continue to delay the change we desperately need? When an innocent life is taken, silence should never be the answer. The person responsible is still out there. Someone knows what happened. If you have any information, no matter how small, please contact Jacksonville Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers. Sending my condolences to the family and friends of Tiffany Hollis. I pray that you get the justice that you deserve. No story is forgotten. No voice should go unheard. Until the next time, thank you for watching Shades of Crime. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to pray. God's listening.
It's painful. Some days it's like it happened yesterday. But, now I'm learning just to deal with the pain.